So you've been carnivore for a few months and you're still getting sugar cravings. What can you do about it and why is it happening? My name is Vita Evenson. I'm a carnivore and I got herpes. Oh, actually, I don't have them anymore since going carnivore. So I bring this channel and these videos to you for those who may be suffering also from herpes outbreaks or any kind of problems, in fact, and you want to try carnivore to see if maybe, just maybe, it's going to help you too. I've had a lot of people come on that I work with are like, I've been carnivore for a couple months now and I'm still craving sugar. I just don't know what to do. It's driving me nuts. I just want to dip in and eat it, right? And get that quick, immediate satisfaction. And you know that if you do dive into the sugar thing, that you're probably going to continue having the problems that you're having. For example, herpes outbreaks that you just don't want to have. So let me clarify for a minute. I've got 4 different types of herpes. There are 8 kinds of herpes, all different kinds, but the ones that most of us know about are cold sores, genital herpes, shingles or herpes zoster, Epstein-Barr. Those kind of seem to be the ones that most people suffer from. And yeah, it's extremely common. You should go check out my TikTok channel and here on YouTube where I kind of talk about just how prevalent it is. Okay, so the first reason why you might be going through sugar cravings, even after being carnivore for a while, is simply that you're not eating enough. I mean, you gotta eat until you are fully, comfortably stuffed. Otherwise, you start to have cravings of all different kinds. And I've been carnivore for 4 years, over 4 years, and every single summer, because it's so hot, I don't feel like eating during the day. And then, lo and behold, a few days go by and I start thinking about, maybe I want to have a bite of that ice cream that my partner's having. Just a little bit, just like this little tiny itty bitty bit. It's not gonna bother me. Maybe I do that for a couple of days and then the cravings get stronger and I know that it's just because, yes, I have added a little bit of honey on my yogurt and it is making me crave sugars even more. So is it the honey or is it that I'm just not eating enough? When I go to those days when I am comfortably stuffed, like I really eat my full big huge steak and add the butter and I really satiate myself, do I still have those cravings? Well, no, they dwindle immensely. I won't say that they completely disappear. It depends where I'm at. If I have been eating a little bit of honey on my yogurt for a couple of days, then it may take a little while before the cravings completely disappear. So that's one of the things. Another thing is I'm not drinking enough water. It's true. It's true. And I'm not right now. I'm actually not drinking enough water. And so I'm starting to have some minor things that I don't like that are not the way they should be because I'm not drinking enough in this heat. So get yourselves nice fatty cuts of meat. And if it hasn't got enough, add butter, add tallow. I mean, I'll eat a ribeye and I eat loads of butter with it. But when I'm doing that, I lose my cravings for sugar. I don't need it anymore. If I am eating and I'm basically satiated and I've got cravings, what else might be going on in my life that is keeping me on the, that sugar, have some sugar kind of thing. And so one of the first things I'll do is look at my life. How much stress am I having? Am I stressed out over something external that's happening in my world that may be causing me to have those sugar thoughts? Because that's what they are, they're thoughts. They're coming in going, wouldn't a little piece of chocolate be nice right now? When you're feeling a craving coming on, what is it that you're looking for? Are you looking for comfort? Are you looking for distraction because you don't like what's going on right now in your world. When you get a handle on it, when you become aware of that, it's easier to get through those cravings. But first you gotta look around and take notice. What's going on in your life? What's bothering you? Emotionally, where are you? What's happening? So that's another thing. A big mistake that carnivores make, people starting on carnivore, is that they think, well, I'll just get one of those keto-friendly sweeteners like monk fruit, or whatever other sweeteners that you might be using. But it's not going to eliminate cravings. It's not going to diminish them in any way. For me, if I have something like monk fruit and I start eating it and putting it in my ice cream and putting it here, and then I just want more of it. I just kind of stay away from anything sweet because it does get to me. It gets to me, especially in the summertime. That's why I eat watermelon. I mean, aside from the fact that I absolutely love it, it's my weak point. It is. I'm addicted. It really does get my sugar cravings rolling again. And it's not good for me just because of that, because it hooks me in. If you want to really get rid of the sugar thing, don't even do watermelon. Vita, are you listening? Don't do watermelon. I don't know. There are carnivores out there who just do not and will not nibble around. They are carnivores. They're not carnivore-ish. I guess if you're going to describe me as anything, I would be carnivore-ish. Because once in a while, yeah, I will. I got to come in and talk about the carnivore-ish thing. It's fine. It's great. Be carnivore-ish after you have done a 90-day full strict carnivore cleanse. Do that first, especially if you're suffering from herpes or God, anything, for whatever reason. Do not do the carnivore-ish thing, the ketovore thing, the animal-based diet thing until after 3 months of very strict carnivore. Please listen to me on this. You must do this. Don't be lazy about it, okay? Really get on it. You want to get rid of those herpes, get on a strict carnivore diet. Another thing that might be missing are electrolytes. Cravings can be a sign of imbalance. So you may be missing something, and that's what the cravings are coming in and saying, I need a quick fix, right? So take a look also at your electrolytes. If I don't sleep well, which doesn't usually happen now that I've been carnivore for the past 4 years, that's when I will have stronger cravings than before. So you're tired, let's say, and you get in an argument with your partner, and then you're upset, right? That will be a stronger trigger than just, let's say, being tired. But trigger is a trigger, and depending on where you're at, that's when you will slip easily into having that sugar, having some form of sugar, or not. So it's a matter of taking note. Just step back, take a breath, and say, okay, wait, what's going on within me right now? Because it's all going on within you. It's all starting there. And then no matter what's going on out there, your reactions are yours and how you are coming to them and what's coming out of them. So if you're tired, you get in a fight with your partner, boom, a sugar craving. So a sugar craving is almost like a very brief, momentarily satisfying escape. And then you're like, okay, why did I do that? Why did I do that? One of the first things that I do when I have a sugar craving, or maybe dive in and eat something that I really didn't want to, is I will assess. I will step back and have a look. What's going on in my life? Is it because it's summertime here and it's so dang hot and I just don't feel like doing anything and so I'm bored? So I don't feel good about myself when I'm like that. And that may be one of the reasons why I will dive into at least the craving and take note of the craving. When I go back and look at why I went carnivore, and mine was a pretty big reason because I was getting all these herpes outbreaks, 4 different kinds of herpes happening all at the same time. It was a bit much, and I don't ever want to go back there. Ever, ever, never again in my entire life do I want to live through what I've been living through. I've been 4 years free, and not getting any outbreaks, and 12 years before that it was insane. Go back and look at my other videos if you want to hear the sob story that goes along with my herpes. Oh my goodness, not on my worst enemy. So I will go back and reassess what happened when I went carnivore, right? All the things that changed. Sometimes I go back and watch this video here. It's one of my first videos here on this carnivore channel. The 21 things that changed. Herpes, of course, being the big one. But all these other things got better as well. And I think about it and go, wow. Do I really want to eat sugar and start having problems again? No, absolutely not. So going back and reassessing, keep a journal. If you're starting carnivore, write it down. And then when you go back and look at it, those days as you're going through the first 30 days of carnivore, the first 6 months of carnivore, you can really, really see how things have changed. Because so many things change. You don't take notice of it. You forget. I forgot a lot of those 21 things, 22 in fact, but I forgot a lot of them. It's when I think about it, it's okay, what were they? And I know the big ones. Herpes are gone. Hashimoto's is gone. Arthritis is gone. I sleep better. I mean, all these things, yeah. But what about all the other ones? And I go back and I watch that video once in a while, or I go back to my journal where I was writing, my food journal, when I started carnivore, and I wrote down what I was eating. If I slipped off the wagon and went and ate something like sugar, because carbohydrates are basically sugar, they turn into sugar, and so then I would just go back and assess and go, hey, okay, and I am reminded why I'm here. What do you do if you happen to fall off the carnivore wagon and you dive into that bucket of ice cream? Right? What do? Well, here, you guys, number 1 is you did it, right? What you do, and this is all you really need to do, assess. You say, okay, Vita, you dove in, you ate half a watermelon today. Probably not a good idea. Then you step back and say, what was going on? Why? Why did I cave in like that? Most likely, it's going to be because you weren't satiated. You're not eating enough, and you're not eating enough fats. So, kind of get a hold of that thing. You may think you're eating enough. Eat a little bit more. Eat until you are comfortably stuffed. Comfortably stuffed means you really can't take another bite. And go with that. And when you are fully satiated, then see if you open the fridge door and the watermelon sitting there, or the candy bar sitting there, or I don't know, whatever's sitting there that you want to eat, and you're like, yeah. Nah, not just now. Maybe later. That's assessing what's going on. Maybe you're also having a bad day. Maybe it's just a bad day. Your outer world is messed up. It's just a bad day. Okay? When you accept that and when you notice it, it doesn't seem to bother you as much anymore. Those are the things that I go through when I'm having sugar cravings. What can I eat when I'm having a sugar craving? My favorite is a fat bomb. Yeah, I have in my freezer, perfect for summer, in my freezer, I made ghee out of some butter and froze it into little pieces. And I will go in, I'll put a little bit of salt and have a frozen butter bite. And you know what? I have a few of those and then the craving's gone. The other thing, go and drink some water. Add a little bit of salt in there, put some electrolytes in there. Go drink one of those. Like, drink a lot of water, and then a couple minutes after that, check your cravings again. Are they still there? Or has your body gotten what it's really looking for? Another thing, it doesn't have anything to do with food. What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? Get outside. Go for a walk. Go for a run. Go do something that excites you. Get some sunshine, drink your water, get yourself active, or do something that you love. Like, I love to paint, so I'll go and paint. When I'm painting, gosh, I'm not thinking about that watermelon anymore. The first thing is acknowledging that you're having a craving, and that's the important thing, is to acknowledge it. Like, step back and say, okay, I have a sugar craving. Why? What's going on in my life? Did I sleep well? Am I healthy? Did I get outside today? Am I doing things? Am I slipping off, like watching series, for hours because it's too hot to do anything else? Like, those are all things that affect me. And I'm a carnivore. I've been carnivore for 4 years. Am I a perfect carnivore? Heck no. Is anybody a perfect carnivore? I would say heck no. Maybe you're eating a very strict carnivore diet, lion diet, and you're doing that really well. Okay, that's great, right? But life is never perfect. We do fall off the carnivore wagon. A lot of us do. Most of us do, in fact. And even the big carnivore peeps out there may once in a while have something that, well, maybe they really didn't want to have, or they were in a situation or something, or I don't know. I don't think we need to get stuck on that. I think what we need to get stuck on is the idea that if you do have some sugar, get right back on the carnivore wagon. Let go of the sugar craving, and what you did or didn't do. Let it go. Start from right now and move forward. That's my philosophy. Does it mean you'll never have another sugar craving? No. But when you do, be good to yourselves. It's okay. If you fall off the wagon, don't beat yourself up about it. Just get back on. Keep going. As you move forward, the sugar cravings will lessen if you're not doing any of these things like eating monk fruit or any other kind of sweetener, even though it's not a sweetener. Just having that taste of sweetness will always keep your mind in the loop. Get out of the loop. Get out of it, right? It's not needed. All right, so if you like this video, please click the like button. It helps get the algorithm kind of like saying, oh, there's this person over here. She's got this carnivore channel. She's also talking about herpes, which kind of seems to be a brand new niche, which is not the best thing for a YouTube channel, but there it is. I'm here for you. If you need to talk to me, you know how to get in touch with me. Either send me a message here, send me an email. I'm here for you.